Okay, we're good.
All three rolling?
Yeah.
So I figured we'd start with what drew you to the film and adapting the book specifically, because you were one of 3 screenwriters on it?
No, as a matter of fact, it started with 5 years ago, even 6 years ago, with another book, a short book, written by a banker, and a very important banker in France, and explaining how the whole thing works. It's a small book of 80 pages, and it was frightening. I mean, it was saying everything that happened in the following years. So, and as I had an idea, since now, a while, to do something about money. Money becoming a religion. And the people who are working around, the priests of that religion, you know. So that was the first thing. And then I found the book. And it was very interesting because it was written by from an insider. So everything was accurate. So I started working on it. In the meantime, we have around us the crisis in France, in Europe, all over, in America with the the
buyout, or?
No, you know, the houses, people are losing their houses because of the rents.
Yeah, the mortgages.
The mortgage, that's right. So we continue that, so the idea became more and more stronger and more difficult also, because the whole thing, it was very difficult to explain how it works. I met a lot of financiers, people and bankers, and they were saying, we don't understand everything. We don't know what happens. Some very important people say we cannot control everything. So that was the whole thing. But essentially it's about money, and for me it's money and in ethics. Because there is a kind of way of don't caring about the other people thinks or happens to other people. Yeah, the cynicism, kind of general cynicism.
And the book itself was modeled like was it a similar story, or was there many liberties taken to kind of translate it to the screen?
Not really. I don't have any model. I mean, the whole thing was well written in the book.
Yeah.
Even if the character in the book was a bit excessive. Yeah. He used to spend his time looking porno movies, and he was closing his office saying, "No, I'm working." Yeah. He was doing that kind of things. But it was very tragical for the scene, for a movie. We can show it once and then that's all. I mean, yeah, it was.
And humor is an important part in it, like a dark, maybe cynical humor. And I'm wondering how, was that something that you were drawn to, or is that something you emphasized?
Yes, I tried to emphasize it a little bit. Even at the beginning I didn't think about Gad Elmaleh, who was really a humorist, extraordinary humor. I don't know if you're familiar with his name. In France, he's the biggest star for the humor.
Okay.
I mean, you're going down the streets, everybody stops, Gad. And, but I think I didn't like to make it just a tragedy, just to be a dark thing. I tried to find something to make it be humorous here and there. And of course, with him, become even more stronger. Yeah.
And I'm wondering, at what point, was it the book or your own intervention where the importance of screens in the film came to be? Because I think that's my favorite part, is how they deal with technology.
No, I like the idea today, there is no anymore telephones.
Yeah.
You talk to people directly, and more, and it's so easy. And so that was the idea. The technology, and you go that fast, everything goes that fast. Which I couldn't put, fortunately, is that the decisions were made, they taken tens of seconds. I mean, it was very quick a decision they have to make.
Yeah.
And we speak in at the moment, they are computers who decide by themselves what to buy, what to sell, the exchange, and there is more and more. We speak a little bit about that, but it was very difficult to make it much more clear.
There's another kind of subplot that I found interesting, which is the role of art in the film versus maybe the game of money, and even the literal game of the video games that are in the film. But there's the counterpoint of the use of Matisse, I think, and there's definitely a Liechtenstein.
That's right. That's right. The idea that the children used to play on the streets or garden and be happy running around. And then with those machines, they spend all the time, hours and hours, doing stupid things. I mean, winning something which is completely abstract. Numbers, say I won.
Was the art like it's a backdrop, but it comes up in the dialogue a bit, but it seems like it's maybe more the influence of the main character's wife, or
you know, I tried also to show with his wife and the other ladies his relationship with women.
Yeah.
Which are superficial or very quick, or even if it's love, it doesn't last so much. The big love, it's have the power, and even though it's the money, but it's not so much the money. It's really the pleasure of deciding this and that. And I have 10 millions. It's an abstract number, 10 millions. But for him, it's a way of being stronger, to be someone more and more.